Hello and welcome to the Audio Dad Chronicles. I'm Shale, and today we get to check out new music from the Gorillaz. This will be The Mountain, The Moon Cave, and The Sad God. So I did not have new music from the Gorillaz on my 2026 radar, but here we are. And apparently there's even going to be a tour. Too cool. All right. For those that don't know, the Gorillaz are an English virtual band created by musician Damon Albarn and artist Jamie Hewlett in 1998. Jamie Hewlett is one of the co-creators of Tank Girl, and I am a big fan of that comic book, and even the movie they made. It's fantastic. Check it out. It's camp. It's amazing, though. I loved it. And the band primarily consists of four fictional members: Tootie, Murdoch Nichols, Noodle, and Russell Hobbs. The universe is presented in media such as music videos, interviews, comic strips, and short cartoons. Yeah. And if you didn't know who the girls were, how'd you even get here? I don't know. But either way, we got new music from the Gorillaz, and I want to hear it. So let's effing go. Very interesting. Love the Middle Eastern vibes already from this. Very Jungle Book looking. I'm loving this so far. Hmm. Okay, sounds like the song is just going to start kicking in, so that'll be a quick opportunity to stop. Who here is a fan of the Gorillaz? I definitely am. And one of the things I think I always appreciate about them, right from day one, is the visuals are everything. They are a huge part of their songwriting process. Obviously, everything is presented in video. The fact that a quote unquote band was formed with a singer-songwriter and an artist, and it developed and bloomed from there. To me, it's always just been amazing. I've always loved that. I've always wanted to incorporate other forms of media into music and art, and this is how to do it right. Everything they've done to me has just been incredible. Let's go. Rude. Whoa. Love the orchestration they got going on. This really dense, full mix. There's just so much happening between the beat and the strings and of the vocal layers and everything. Very, very, very cool. Really digging this. And like I said at the beginning, covering and reacting to a new song from the Gorillaz is not something I expected. And if the music that I cover on this channel isn't something that you expect and you want to see something else, do make some suggestions for me, would you? Over on Buy Me a Coffee, you can leave us a tip. Everything goes into upgrading the equipment here. Finally, at long last, got to incorporate my new in-ears. Really looking forward to dialing these in and making them a part of my workflow in both the studio and on my reaction channels. And that came as a direct result from people like you leaving tips, leaving suggestions, throwing out other ideas for videos and songs. And over on, like I say, on Buy Me a Coffee, you can even sponsor reaction videos. You can sponsor them for regular first-time reactions like this. You can sponsor them for deconstruction videos. Deconstructions are where I take the individual stems, might even do this song, who knows? And I separate them into the individual instruments so we can give an appreciation for the different layers and effects and vocals and things like that that are going on. And all of that and more can be found over on my Patreon page. There's all kinds of extra content, early access to our videos, and I even have some free content over there, like the stems for my deconstructions, as well as a lesson on how I do it. And in that lesson, look for the song Stupid Much. And in it, I teach you how I do the deconstructions, and I do it using all free tools so you can get involved in doing it yourself. But anyways, let's get back into the Gorillaz music, because that's why we're really here. Love this video. Love the Disney vibe with Jungle Book. Nice change up.
Yes, please. Grinning beginnings. One more time from the top.
Yo, I go like a butterfly.
Here we go.
Give me any. I'ma let it slide. Bet you I'ma like I'm in the sky. Look at how I wanna let the ideas just up high like a new hot. Good to be the goat. Only way I is to treat it like it's gossiping. Yeah, watch this, yo. I can, like no other guy, give me any. I'ma let it ride, bet you I'ma, like I've been a vibe, I'ma just, yeah, check it. Yo, I can tell a sky pick for profit. When I flow topic, the topic. Is it hip hop, is it gothic? Can it fit into the corner pocket? Is it hovering above the surface? Is the pain where the megahertz is? Where the mass is, where the church is? Are the last days where the earth is? It's a movie, listen to me. They have given the permission to me to move like Mr. Halloumi. If I leave here, don't pursue me. Let me flow topic to topic. From the posh tip to the mosh pit, to the ghost watch and the folks clock and the most popular optics. Spread it all around from the small town to the empire, spin a fall down. From the energy to bring the wall down, or the mothership gon' call down like Orson. The heat gon' be scorching, the beat gon' need voices. The sound downright awesome, but downtown like different than the sounds y'all like. Let me break it down for 'em like, hold up.
Really cool little rapping section there. I was hoping that we get some rap into this because that's definitely a big part of their sound as well. Going all the way back to the beginning with Clint Eastwood, which is definitely one of my favorite songs of theirs, even though that is kind of an easy one to give. You know, that's kind of how I was introduced to them, and it just really stuck because it's just such a great vibe. What's your favorite Gorillaz song? I'd love to know. Do leave me a comment on that, would you? Fill me in. I don't know all their music, but I do know some. I'd always be interested in revisiting some things that I might have missed along the way. So let me know what appeals to you, and maybe we'll get to it one day. Very old school sounding. Almost got a warbly vinyl effect to it. Almost. Is that the same wire that was piston earlier? Because, you know. Such an artistic vision. Musically, just, you never know where they're going. In paradise. Everything is taking on a journey. Love the woodwind. It's probably done on a synth, but in paradise. And there it is. I was going to make a dad joke at the end of that song was peak performance from them, but, well, I mean, this is the Audio Dad channel. Would be complete without a few dad jokes along the way. That was really, really cool. Of course, we got to let the credits play out. You got to give credit where it's due. I think that we are at the end of the song, and that was quite the journey that they took us on. That was The Mountain, the Moon Cave, and The Sad God, and that was quite a journey. I definitely enjoyed that. I want to watch that again. There was a lot to take in. Love the little Disney references to the Jungle Book and things like that. Very, very cool. I appreciate you all coming along for the ride on this one with me and going on that journey. And I do hope to see you all on the next one. Peace, love, and empathy to all. Good night.